This was a really exciting game. It was a game of runs. Both teams competed extremely hard on the defensive end down the stretch. We were able to get a lot of stops, and so credit to our team's defense and really locking in on the defensive game plan, to crowd the paint. We set out with a goal to out-rebound them. JMU, between Jalen and all of her rebounds this season, they've just been the top team in that rebounding category. And so that was a goal of ours, to break even or be plus. And we ended up being +3, so I'm really proud of the rebounding effort from our team to really focus in on the game plan. Another awesome thing was that we had contributions from everyone. My bench, they showed up and showed out tonight. We had foul trouble, things didn't go our way, and I thought that we were really resilient to get today's outcome. Really proud of the effort from my team.
You were put a little in adversity early because of the foul situation on Currents. You have to be pleased, I think, with the way that your team responded and kept its composure on the road in that circumstance.
Most definitely. This is our first road win of the season, and so it's awesome for our team to move forward in terms of we've done it. We've experienced a lot of things this season, and to come out victorious in this setting, in this atmosphere. The fans were awesome, and to play in front of this many people, and to really have my young women show up was really awesome to see.
Soriano, it just seems like she is so composed out there, and nothing seems to get under her skin. Can you describe what her demeanor is, what her character is like?
Definitely. Claudia's a thinker. She's a processor. She wants to think, tell people where she thinks they'll go, what she thinks the defense will do. And she's really wise for a year. She's a freshman, coming from Spain and having that experience of playing. She really brings that. I asked all my players, what's something that you bring to the team that no one else brings? Because whatever you bring, we need it. And this was a couple months ago, and hers was like style of play. And it's so true. Her style of play is totally unique, and we need it. And all these moments when you see her so calm and so poised, that's why. That's what she's accustomed to, and she just brings that to her team. In terms of her development and getting her to make decisions and coming off being aggressive, my staff has done a phenomenal job of doing that and getting her where she needs to be confidence-wise, and she's been playing really well, finding her teammates. She's got the assists, 3-level scorer. Really, really impressed with Claudia and her poise.
You mentioned Jalen before. She and Kiki, they got their stats that they normally get, but it was a lot of work for them to get to that point. How much did your familiarity with them play into how you guarded them and made it difficult?
Definitely. We are a team as a program at Northeastern. We're really focused on us and our goals and what we want to achieve. And so we really set out to own the paint. And so that worked out well because that's where, JMU gets 70% of their scoring from paint points. And so that was our focus. And so just really making every shot contested. For all of them. And so I thought that, my team did a really good job of crowding the paint, making things. Steph ended up shooting some threes, and we were like, man, we got to adjust, right? Because Steph went, I think, 3 for 4 or something like that. And so we made that adjustment. But our goal, as we set out, was to protect the paint and pack the paint. And so that limited, just what others could do. Kiki's a phenomenal player, and Jalen's a phenomenal rebounder. And so they got theirs tonight. But it was nice to leave with the victory because of our team's effort overall.
You had fun?
Yeah, it was awesome. I felt bad. I was like yelling at the refs because I was seeing things that they weren't. I'm like, maybe I'm making this up because it was just so loud. That atmosphere, that was one of the best parts about JMU when I was here. And now with the new arena, just the acoustics, it was kind of like, I'm like yelling. I'm like, is that causing my vision? What are we doing? But it was an awesome atmosphere. That's off the record. Don't put me laughing up there. But yeah, no, it was awesome. Had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun coaching my young women. They play extremely hard, and they want to compete, and that's all I can ask for.